Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the star of your show, the fabulous Robbie Lee.
Good afternoon. Nice to be back. How are ya? In a town near Albuquerque, lived the most concerned young boy. He said, lately I have noticed folks don't live with peace and joy. With frowns and worry on their faces, they're lost and don't know where to go. He said, I'll get the people straightened, I'll put it on the puppet show. Brand new Mexican puppeteer, he saw the people all lived in fear. He thought that maybe they'd listen to puppet telling them what to do. So he got some things, he got some work, he did some carving and he was good. And folks came running so they could hear brand new Mexican puppeteer. Arriba! Oh, nice to be back. First he carved out young Abe Lincoln. Abe will teach him civil rights. Then a king named Martin Luther, so they recall his peaceful fight. Oh, Mark Twain, his wit and wisdom surely show them life is fun. But he smiled with satisfaction, yeah, when the priest of peace was done. He sang, the young New Mexican puppeteer, he saw the people all lived in fear. He thought that maybe they'd listen to the puppet telling them what to do. And he got some singing, he got some wood, he did some carving and he was good. Folks came running so they could hear the young New Mexican puppeteer. Woo! Arriba, arriba! Come on, everybody up, and away we go. Now his puppet shows, they were clever, and he made the people laugh. When he got across the message, to walk along love's open path, they built him his own puppet theater, yeah, decked out with spotlights yellow and red. And they wrote him up in all the papers, and this is what the story said. It said, the young New Mexican puppeteer, he saw the people all lived in fear. He thought that maybe they'd listen to puppet telling them what to do. So he got some string, got some wood, he did some carving and he was good. Folks, he was here, the young New Mexican puppeteer. Oh, the young New Mexican puppeteer, he saw the people all lived in fear. He thought that maybe they'd listen to puppet telling them what to do. And he got some singing, he got some wood, he did some carving and he was good. Folks came running so they could hear now New Mexican puppeteer. Young New Mexican puppeteer, saw the people all lived in fear. He thought that maybe they'd listen to puppet telling them what to do. So he got some things, he got some wood, he did some carving and he was good. Folks came running so they could hear the young New Mexican puppeteer. Young New Mexican puppeteer, he had the people all lived in fear. Thought that maybe they'd listen to puppet telling them what to do. And he got some singing, he got some wood, and he was called, but he was good. Folks come running, they could hear brand New Mexican puppeteer. Whoa! There we are. Well, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome rainy welcome and a windy one. Nice to be back. Join with me, here we go. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando, 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 well done, we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. Yes. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando, 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 you mean the very well to me. Oh my darling, tell me when. Every moment today, every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can wait a moment more. Tell me quando, 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 say it's me that you adore. And then, my darling, tell me when. Well, a very good afternoon, everybody. Nice to be back. Lovely to see you. How are you? Are we all happy? I'll put a stop to that, don't you worry. Well, I hope we got some wonderful songs for you. I know I have. I've got some great tunes, and I hope you're going to enjoy, sing, and also dance to. Okay? Every moment today, every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can wait a moment more. Oh, tell me quando, 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 you are the girls that I adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, tell me quando, quando, quando. Thank you very much. Thank you, and a very good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be back with you. How are you all? I hope we all find you keeping safe and sound. I really do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's nice to be amongst you again this afternoon with some songs that I've called it a mix and match show today, because I've got some old songs, I've got some new songs, I've got some nice romantic stuff, I've got a couple of weepers that you might enjoy, and at the end we're going to have a bit of a dance session. So we got a bit for everybody this afternoon. So I hope this afternoon, as I say, I'll find you in good health and in great spirits. And let's get started with the show. Okay, let me take you back to, oh crikey, many years ago. On television. Remember, you used to have a thing called the variety shows. Anybody remember that? Saturday nights used to be wonderful. And I can remember as a young child, we used to sit down as a family, because you only had one TV in those days. Remember, one television. You didn't have one in every room like we have today, just one TV. And the family sat round, because there was only 2 or 3 channels back then. And we used to watch some absolutely smashing variety shows. Well, we had one variety show. I think there was Morecambe and Wise. They were absolutely brilliant. Dick Emery show, remember him? Oh, you are awful. Harry Seacombe's show was always wonderful. And there was the lovely Irish entertainer called Val Doonican, okay? Well, Val, do you remember him? He used to wear those cracking jumpers and he used to sit in the old rocking chair and sing some songs. Well, Val, in 1966, recorded a Bob Lynn song. And it's a song that I hope you're going to enjoy. This is a little song all about an elusive butterfly. Oh, yes. I like this one, actually. You might wake up some morning to the sound of moving passing by with the wind, quick enough to rise and catch a fleeting glimpse of someone's fading shadow. Out on the new horizon, you may hear a floating motion of a distant pair of wings. And if the sleep has left your eyes, you might hear footsteps running through an open meadow. Don't be concerned, it will not harm you. It's only me pursuing something I'm not sure of. Across my dreams, with nets of wonder, I'll chase the bright elusive butterfly of love. You might have heard my footsteps echo softly in the distance, in the canyons of your mind. I might have even called your name as I ran searching after something to believe in. You might have seen me running through the long abandoned ruins of someone I used to be. If you remember something there that glided past you, follow close by heavy breathing. Don't be concerned, it will not harm you. It's only me pursuing something I'm not sure of. Across my dreams, it's depths of wonder. Across my dreams, I'll chase the beautiful of love. Don't be my dreams with steps of wonder. I chase the bright elusive butterfly of love. Good old Val Doonican. Sadly been gone a fair few years ago. Now, in these last few years, in fact, in the last few months, the world of entertainment has seen many of the top entertainers pass by and pass away. And 2019, one of the great British entertainers sadly passed away, Mr. Joe Longthorne. And Joe Longthorne, what an incredible entertainer he was. He was talented. He had a wonderful voice. He was an exceptional impressionist. He was absolutely brilliant. And, of course, he had his own, as all the good ones did, they had his own TV show. And he sold millions of records around the world. And in 1985, Joe recorded a little song that I'd like to do for you right now. A lovely old tune. When your old wedding ring was new. I'll try not to cry in this one. When your wedding ring was new, and each dream that you dreamed came true. I remember with pride how we stood side by side. What a beautiful picture you made as my bride, even though silver crowns your head. see the gold ring that's there. Love's old playing, still the same. When the day I change your name, when your old wedding ring was new. Even though silver crowns your head, I can still see the gold ring that's there. Love's old flame, still the same as the day I change your name. When your old wedding ring was new. When your old wedding ring was new. Oh, fantastic. What a great song that was. A wonderful entertainer. A sad miss to the entertainment industry, I really do. Wonderful man. If any of you have had a chance to have seen him, you were very, very lucky. Okay, it is now Care Home Shout-Out time. Okie dokie. And since, in fact, first of all, let me just thank everybody for the Remembrance Day show, for the comments. It was incredible. I mean, the response has been absolutely. I think it was around about 10,000 hits that we had during the week with that show, and thank you so much for everybody from around the world, and the comments and the stories that you sent me were some of them were quite heartbreaking, but thank you very much, and I sincerely hope that you did enjoy the show itself. It was marvellous, absolutely wonderful. So let's go through the Care Home Shout list. It's getting longer every week. Okay, let's go up to the valleys in Wales. We'll go to the Hollies. Good afternoon, everybody at the Hollies. Teenant, Peniel Green in Swansea, Parkerlin in Haverfordwest, Millview in Ystrad, Court Clidy Gwyn in Port Talbot, Morgana Court, Campion Gardens, Iraher, Plascombe Carew, Brooklands, Clydach Court in Treloar, Parkside House, Caldy Grange, Canterbury House, Kaya Glass Resource Centre in Pontypridd, Llandaff House in Llangennych, Llys Twaisag in Swansea, Parkview, Tegvan. Go to Ebervale now with the Rookery. And hi, everybody. I know that you're all watching today. Ysgerberwyn House in Aberdeen. Albert Prince of Wales, Porthcawl. Dovrinfrwd Manor in Pontypridd. Pencoed in Saundersfoot. Langton Hall in, I can't remember where we are. My brain's gone. In Wales, yeah. And Terrestim in Haverfordwest and Aishan in Cardiff. Parkwern, Pembroke Haven, Williamson Care Home, Placer Derwin in Carmarthen, Penross, Placer Garn, Treetops, and in Ceredigion, Havard, okay? And as a warm welcome to you all, and I do hope that you're enjoying yourselves this afternoon. And keep watching because we've got some great songs that I hope you're going to enjoy. I did send out a little message for you that we have been experiencing some rather adverse weather today around the studio, and if by any chance that you may lose the actual transition, don't worry about it, because the transmission will still be going on, and so you can always catch us up anyway. And don't worry about it, because it'll be recorded, and if you can't get back in, I'll be playing it a bit later on on Facebook. So there we are. Okay, or on YouTube, whichever you want suits your favour. Let me take you back to the word hero and legend are used so frequently today, and it's for anything. I mean, if you come home with a bag of crisps and the cheese and onion, you're a legend. You know what I mean? It's so weak but I'm going to sing you a little song from one of my heroes, a man who to me is a true legend, and it's a gentleman. I don't know if I was to do an awful impression of him, but if everybody was to see all of us and go, "Hello, Mr. Grimsdale," who would that tell you? Of course, Norman Wisdom. And Norman Wisdom, one of my comedy heroes, a wonderful entertainer. And I don't know if you realise this, but didn't have what you would call the best starts in life. He was born in 1915, and he was a child with just him and his brother. And his father didn't like him. And there was often he was beaten. And there were times, because I read Norman's autobiography a couple of times, and I had to read it again because it was quite awful, his childhood. His father would come home from work. He was a chauffeur. Would come home from work in a bad mood, and he would pick Norman up and throw him up in the air. And of course, you expect to catch him, don't you? Well, no, he'd just walk away and let Norman hit the floor, which is awful up to me. It really is awful parenting. But he was then, from that, was taken into a children's home, him and his brother, and he didn't like it, and he ran away. And he came back home, and of course he was there with his father. He kicked him out at the age of 14 to go and find his own way in life, which a lot of people did in those days, I suppose. But Norman, to get his job, he actually walked from London, where he was living in West London, and he walked all the way to Cardiff, okay, to Tiger Bay. And he wanted to find a job in the Merchant Navy. He got a little job as a cabin boy on board a merchant ship, and then became a waiter on that ship. And after that, in 1930, he enlisted in the army as a bandsman, believe it or not, a trumpeter. And it was during those years that he used to perform shadow boxing, okay? He used to do a routine in the gym, and everybody used to fall about laughing. And that's when he realised he'd got a wonderful talent for making people laugh. Since then, Norman went on to record many wonderful, fabulous, hilarious films in the old black and white days that were marvellous. And the films that Norman actually starred in were box office sensations of the day, that millions of people watched them all over the world and still do today. And it was in 1953, during filming one of these wonderful films, that it was called Trouble in Store, okay? He co-wrote and sang a little song that you might enjoy. And I hope that you're going to enjoy Don't Laugh at Me, because I'm a fool. I'm not good looking, I'm not too smart, I may be foolish, but I've got a heart. I love the flowers, I love the sun, but when I love that girls, they laugh at me and run. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true, yes, I'm a fool. No one seems to care. I give the world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see them all falling in love, but my lucky stars, they shine up above. Someday star will smile on me. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool.
Hello, Mr. Grimsdale.
I loved him. Although he's such a terrific entertainer. The likes will never see him again, I'll be honest with you. Tremendous. Oh, yes. Young entertainers could take a note from him. No one seems to care. I give the world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see them all falling in love, but my lucky star hides up above. Someday maybe my star will smile on me. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. Oh, fantastic. Norman Wisdom. What a fabulous guy. Okay, I'm bringing the care worker shout-out list in rather quickly, because there's quite a lot to get through today with messages that we've had over the last few weeks. Okay, let's go out to, we've got loads of new ones. We've got some from far afield as well. Jerome Michel Gumapas, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sarah Thompson, Marina Angelesk, Jane Vaughan, Adele Mahoney, Malcolm Twigg, Cheryl Tanner, Beverly Beams, Donna Davis, Jane Lee, Jessica Parmenter, Debbie Williams, Kerry Powell, Biz Lewis, Debbie Needs, Gemma Harris, Angela Thomas, Jill Laidlaw, and Harrod Jones, Brenda Williams, Amanda Appleton, Paula Evans, Donna Jones Davis, Deborah McDermott, Jane, Sarah, Paulette, Lisa, Wendy, Linda and Claire, all from Milford Haven. Wendy Parker and Maria from Aberdeen, Alison Richards, Denise Hodge, Jane Thomas, Edwina Ashton, Lee, Ian Burden, Angela Thomas, Bernadette Thomas, I hope you got my message, Susan Hanson, Debbie Headley Griffiths, happy birthday to you, Debbie, today. I hope you're having a great day. Jane Thomas, Jenny D, Chloe King, Maria Stevens, Jill Tucker, Brenda Williams, Aniko Dragan, Lee Williams, Olivia Etheridge, Chloe Wilkes, Sharon Probert and Esme, bless her, Jean Horspool Miles, Michelle Williams, Emma Tabanor, Catherine Williams, Gemma Williams, Gavin Cox, and Derek Rainham. Okay, a very good afternoon to you. I hope that you're all keeping safe, and thank you, and from the bottom of my heart, and for such a hard job that you do, and you do it every single day, and you step up to the plate and you take it. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, let's go to the 1960s now. And in the 60s, we had many people from all over the world came to the UK to obviously get their break into show business, because 60s in the UK, we were leading the world. The world, I tell you, the world. And there was lots of people that came over, and we had people from the Commonwealth, and Australia sent a few over. Do you remember the Seekers? Anybody remember them, the Seekers? Do you remember the Seekers? Yeah, we had the Seekers, and then we had the New Seekers, and today we got... never mind, okay. But we had one young man that came over from Australia, originally born in Hull, but he went with his parents to live in Australia, came back to the UK in the 1960s, 1961. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Frank Ifield. Remember him, the yodeler? That's the man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Frank Ifield had quite a few hits. 1961, he had a number one hit with I Remember You. Do you remember that? It was number one for, 7 weeks? Cool, blimey, they were lucky if they had it for 7 days today. And in 1963, he recorded an old Doris Day song, and I'd like to do it. And this one also went to #1 in the charts. A little song that I hope you're going to enjoy. This one's called I'm Confessing. I don't know what, but I'm confessing. It wasn't makeup. I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you, honest I do. I need you every moment. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny they're true. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid that one day you'll leave me, saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. I'm confessing that I love you over again. Ah, the wonderful, brilliant Frank Ifield. I could hear you all yodeling now. Absolutely marvellous. Okay, I'm going to give you a song from a singer who my mum thought the world of. She really did. Going back to the 1950s with this gentleman who was a big, big hit, a massive sensation in the UK. A gentleman by the name of Dickie Valentine. Do you remember Dickie Valentine? Oh, fabulous. Oh, he was marvellous. He was good-looking, talented. They say I look a lot like him. I don't know. That's what they say. But in 1954, he had loads and loads of hit records. Now, a tragic story to tell about Dickie Valentine. In 1971, he was on his way to an engagement at the Double Diamond Club in Caerphilly. Anybody know it? Anybody? I've been there. I've been paid off a few times from there. I've got to be honest with you. And it was a really dark, it was before the motorway, before the Edge of the Valleys, this was. And he was driving towards the Double Diamond Club in Caerphilly, and he was approaching a place called Crickhowell. If you know it, you'll know exactly what I mean. At Crickhowell, at the end of the village, there's a big bend over a bridge, and the rain was pouring down. It was absolutely lashing, and the visibility was awful. And he had in the car his piano player and his drummer. And he hit the bend too quick or whatever. Something would happen. He lost control. The car hit the bridge, and sadly, Dickie Valentine and all the members in his band sadly passed away. And it was really an awful thing. It really was to see a wonderful entertainer lose his life. That only age 41. That's all he was. An incredibly short life, but a wonderful man that has left us some great songs. And here's a little song that's going to take us back. A little tune. It's all about this one. It's all about the finger of suspicion. Someone broke into my heart and stole a beat or two. The finger of suspicion points at you. Is it you? It's you. Someone took away my sleep and never left a clue. The finger of suspicion points at you. It was you. Just as soon as they can make the guilty one confess, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll take and lock her charms forever in my arms. Then who is bound to be the guilty who? finger of suspicion points at you. Ah yes, age 41, sadly passed away with that car crash. His wife was really upset. It was her car. No claims bonus, gone. Tragic way though, tragic. Ah, what a great song. Someone broke into my heart and stole a beat or two. The finger of suspicion points at you. Someone took away my sleep and never left a clue. The finger of suspicion points at you. Just as soon as they can make the guilty one confess, I know exactly what I gotta do. I'll take a lock of charms forever in my arms, and who is bound to be the guilty? Who? The finger of suspicion points at you. Oh, fabulous. What a great song that was. Finger of Suspicion, Dickie Valentine. What a great name as well. I wish I'd had that one. Dickie Valentine, marvellous. Now, let's get a bit of a dancing spurt on now. We've had a bit of romance and a bit of a weep. So let's have a nice little dancer for you, right? From 1960, I don't think where he was then. From America came a young man by the name of Johnny Tillotson, okay? And in December in 1960, he had a #1. It was there for 2 weeks. It's a little song all about poetry in motion. When I see my baby, what do I see? Poetry, poetry in motion. Poetry in motion. Walking by my side, a lovely locomotion keeps my eye open wide. Poetry in motion. See her gentle way, a wave above the ocean could never move that way. Here we go. I love every movement. There's nothing I would change. She doesn't need improvement. She's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, dancing close to me, a power of devotion, swaying gracefully. Here we go. Whoa. Poetry in motion, walking by my side, a lovely locomotion keeps my eyes wide. I love every movement. There's nothing I could change. She doesn't need improvement. She's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, dancing close to me, a power of devotion, swaying patiently. Whoa. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Johnny Tillotson. Be glad when I get that right. Open them always. Okie dokie. Thank you so much, everybody. As I say, these for the shout out list as I've got now. It's getting so long. I think I might just sing along to it. It's that long. But thank you, everybody who's been messaging me these last few weeks from the last show. And it really is quite heartwarming that you all enjoy it. So it's going to go on for a bit. So I'm going to be as quickly as possible. And please, I do apologise immediately if I've missed you out, because there were so many. So I hope I've got you all on today's list. So let's start off with Angela Breslin, okay, Susan Fermandel, Tony Sparler, Sheila Costello, Victoria Pearson, Chris Jones, Stuart and Sally Ann Feachy, Julie Wainwright Jordan, crikey, Ian Thomas, Rosemary Woodim, Andy Morley, David Williams, Ryland Jones, Gloria Jenkins, John Muldoon, Colin Powley, Christina Davis, Kaylee's Wright, Anthony Edwards, Foster John, Barbara Morden, Julie Roberts, I hope it's that same one, Mark Lewis, Linda Klein, Mark Newman, Mike Dickinson, Jeff Barrett, Mary Tierney, Kath Isaacs, Susan Coates, Anna O'Neill, Terry Metcalf, Susan Sparrow, Christine Hope, Irene Withers, Angela Hopper, Janice Moss, Barbara Marwick, Chris Jones, Dave Palmer, Robert Williams, Vanessa Hutchinson, Nick Barnes, Pamela Ledbetter Jones, Harold Morgan, Dennis Hewitt, Chris Bartlett, Anne Brettle, Linda Ireland, Kitty Martin, Marie Mills, Hubert Hillen, Elaine Williams, Paul Lewis, Gail Kahn, Vivian Day, Richard Williams, Janet Gibson, Ruth Marsh, Linda Ireland, Marlene Lawrence, Pamela Gray, Anthony McTaggart, Heather Owen, Chris Clark, Sharon Edwards, Robert Harron, Graham Hicks, Marilyn Duggan, Yvonne Adams, Heather Lloyd, Peter Edgun, Karen Cronin, Diane Hall, Linda Ireland, Mark and Amanda Meredith, Shay Ski, Mark Thomas, Gareth Pearce, and Alison Evans. Cool, blimey. Thank you. In fact, there's more on the next one as well. So obviously the Remembrance Day show obviously touched the strings of your heart. I know it did me. I had great fun, but a great pleasure doing it. And Hubert Hillen, thank you very much for that wonderful message that you sent me about some colleagues. I really did enjoy reading it. Thank you very much. Now, the weather today is what we would call rather awful. It is absolutely, I don't know what it's like with you, but here on the coast of West Wales, it is blowing a gale and it is pouring down like you wouldn't believe. But I'd like to do a little song that's going to cheer you up, okay? In fact, I hope it's going to cheer me up, because I feel, I hate the rain, I really do. I don't mind it being cold, but I just hate the rain. Don't you? I mean, my bones start to creak and I need some WD-40. Oh. But anyway, here's a little song that was written by Irving Berlin. Crikey, there's a name from the past. What a wonderful songwriter. What a wordsmith he was as well. And it was a last-minute addition to a film in 1926 called Betsy. And obviously, I don't know if you've seen it. I've never seen it, I have to be honest. Song I know. The song, as all his wonderful tunes, have been covered by many artists over the decades. So what I'd like to do is give you my version of a song called Blue Skies. Just waiting. Blue Skies. I should be in Tenerife now. Blue skies smiling on me, nothing but blue sky do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but blue skies from now on. I never saw the sun shining so bright. When you're in love, everything's right. Watching all the days hurrying by. When you love, my how they fly. Those blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got me bags were packed, I've got me bucket and spade. The flight's cancelled. Tenerife, I miss you. I should be in the sun now with me mate Pete, drinking a few cold beers. Celebrate, at least I'm safe. I never saw the sun shining so bright. When you're in love, everything's right. Watching all the days hurrying by, but when you're in love, my how they fly. Those blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but blue skies from now on. I never saw the sun that shines so bright, but when you're in love, well, everything's right. Watching all the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Those blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies from now on. Fabulous blue skies. Oh, do you know, I love waking up to blue skies. I really do. Oh, it's fantastic. I used to live in the Channel Islands a few years ago, and even in a winter's day, it was lovely to wake up to a fabulous blue skies. And I hope that warmed you up with that little song. Now, a little ditty from 1940. Ooh, cracky, cracky. It was a song that was made popular by some of the great bands of the day. Orchestras that we never seem to have anymore. Obviously, it's not financially viable, I suppose. But years ago, especially in America, we had some great bands like the Glenn Miller Orchestra, my father's absolute number one favourite orchestra band. Oh, marvellous. Tommy Dorsey, another great favourite of my dad's. Here in the UK, we had Ambrose. Remember Ambrose? Remember he used to do the radio on the BBC? Oh, he's a posh fella. Oh, he was a posh fella. Used to wear a top hat on the radio. Used to dress up. Can you believe it? Nobody saw him. And Ambrose had a singer by the name of Anne Sheldon. And a wonderful lady, a great singer, absolutely marvellous. And there was many others from that era that sang this little ditty that was recorded back then. But in 1963, along from New Jersey, New York, came a young fella who re-recorded his version of that song. The man is called Ricky Nelson, and the little song that you recorded, Who's Rushing? All right. Who's rushing where angels fear to tread? And so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, if there's a chance for me, well, I don't care. It's true. Who's rushing where wise men never go? But wise men never fall in love, so how are they to know? When we met, I felt my life began. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in. I hope you're all dancing. The danger there, if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Who's rushing where wise men never go? But wise men never fall in love, so how are they to know? When we met, I felt my life began. So open up your heart and let this for our share. So open up your heart and let this for our share. Yeah. Open up your heart and let this for our share. Oh, absolutely, Ricky Nelson. Oh, fantastic. He was a man that sadly he was scared stiff of flying. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? And this one gig he had to go on an aircraft, and he said, "I ain't gonna." He said, "No, you have to go. You have to go on the airplane." He hated flying, couldn't stand it. Went on that plane, and that was the last time we saw Ricky Nelson, which is rather sad. Rather sad. Right. Okay. Earlier in the show, I mentioned to you that quite a few entertainers had passed away this year, and we had people like Sean Connery, what a great film actor. Loved this film, The Hill. It was a cracking film, that. Bobby Ball sadly passed away. Diana Rigg, Ian Holm, some wonderful, wonderful, talented people. But my biggest sadness with the passing of one of the great UK entertainers was last week with Des O'Connor, as I say, who passed away last week. And I've been around many years working with some great entertainers, and I can confirm to you that Des O'Connor was one of the nicest guys anyone could ever wish to meet. He always had time for everybody, and he always had time for a new artist or a struggling artist. He would take them on and help them through whatever problems they were going through. A wonderful man. A sad loss to the world of entertainment. It really was, and also to the world. But Des O'Connor, a TV personality for many, many years, and for many, many years, he was also at the butt end of Morecambe and Wise gags, and God blimey, did they take the mickey out of him. But he was the true professional, and he never, ever took offence. I mean, it actually helped make him, really. But many of us will have forgotten that Des O'Connor, believe this or not, was a pop star. Even in the 1960s, yeah, absolutely. Pop star. And he was a top recording artist with many hits in the UK charts. So, as a fitting tribute to Des O'Connor, I'd like to do a medley of some of his best-selling hits. And I'm going to do a little request from a young man whom is a local lad to me. And I've just opened up the new restaurant called Poon Street Food in Larne. And if you ever come to Larne, go in there. It's absolutely fantastic. And Vince is one of Des O'Connor's biggest fans. So I thought here's a little medley of songs from Des O'Connor, and also for Vince. Starting off with from 1964, got to number 4. Do you remember this one, Vince? 1, 2, 3 O'Leary games I played with Mary way back in the wildwood of our careless childhood. Then we both discovered how friends turn to lovers. Now the memory stays of 1, 2, 3 O'Leary days. Magic days when she was mine have run away too fast, just like the sands of time. Where's the boy I used to know? And where's that little girl who said, I love you so? Where did you go? 1969, it's got into the charts. Oh yeah. Dick-a-dum-dum, 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 dick-a-dum-dum. I've gotta go Piccadilly, gotta Piccadilly, I've a day to do it on. Get a moving on the bucking beat. Got to go to King's Road, pick me up a real nice sweet girl. Dick-a-dum-dum, dick-a-dum-dum, yeah. Dick-a-dum-dum, dick-a-dum-dum. Dick-a-dum-dum, dick-a-dum-dum, yeah. Dick-a-dum-dum, dick-a-dum-dum. 1968, this got to number 1. Sitting here so lonely in the firelight, listening for a footstep on the stairs. All I have to talk to is the moonlight shining on an empty chair. So I'll pretend your loving arms are reaching out for me. I'll pretend, and though my eyes are closed, I can see as I pretend the world is new and like it used to be. One day our love must end. Till then I'll just pretend. I let my heart fall into careless hands. 1967. Careless hands, they broke my heart in two. You held my dreams like worthless grains of sand. Careless hands don't care when dreams slip through. I brought you joy, and dear, I love you so. But all that sunshine didn't make the roses grow. If you don't change, someday you'll know the sorrow of careless hands that can hold on to love. I brought you joy, and dear, I love you so. But all that sunshine didn't make the roses grow. If you don't change, someday you'll know the sorrow of careless hands that can't hold on to love. Careless hands that can hold on to love. Oh, fabulous songs there from the wonderful Mr. Des O'Connor. What a great loss. Oh, it hurts me. Now, I'm going to bring you forward a bit now. As I said, we have some new stuff and some old stuff. But I'll take us into 1989, okay? And if you ever went to the West End in 1989, you will have seen a very, very popular musical that was written by Andrew Lloyd Webber called Aspects of Love, okay? And if you've seen it, you've seen a cracking show. There's been some wonderful singers in that show. The original cast featured Sarah Brightman, I do believe, and there was a young guy on there by the name of Michael Ball, okay? And still around today is Michael. Still is performing now with Alfie Boe. Wonderful pair going out entertaining when we can anyway. And Michael Ball recorded a song from that show, and it became an absolutely massive hit for him. And it stayed in the UK charts, believe this or not, 14 weeks, and it peaked at number 2. It's a little song that I hope you're going to enjoy. Love changes everything. Love, love changes everything. Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love, love changes everything. How you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or the night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love, love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love, love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world would last forever. Yes, love, love changes everything. Brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love burst in, and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fool of everyone. All the rules we made are broken. Yes, love, love changes everyone. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the same. That's a cracker. Okay, second shout out list there. Let's go very quickly through it. Oh, crikey. Richie Clatworthy, Yvonne Adams, Narinda Sharma, Jerry Cashmore Smith, Rosemary Woodin, Miriam Peters, Michelle Crowson, Jeff Brooks, Daniel McCauley, Robert Robinson, Chris Curley, Linda Klein, Thomas Days, Michael Shakespeare, Terry Metcalf, Jeff Barnett, Constantly, Colin Fido. I hope you're feeling a lot better, Colin. I really do. Sadie Rogers, Susan Sparrow, Peter Krause, Ryland Jones, David Jones, Angela Ray, Anna O'Neill, Silas O'Toole, Stuart Humphrey, Jim Weir, Mark Newman, Mo Tompkins, Glenn and Terry Garvey, Kate Smith, Jackie Henderson, Mick and Jerry Brooks, Glenn Tranter, Pam James, Sher Hall, Pamela Gray, Gillian Gioris, Linda Sheard, Pat Speakman, Colin Henderson, Anne Farrell, Andy and Samantha and Ellie from Wolverhampton, Jackie Williams, Janet and John Hartwell from Scotland, Sandra Clark, Nikki Warrington, Calvin Price, Jane Delaney, Fiona Schreider, Sharon Hunt, Maria Stevens, Hayden Athrin Williams, Tina Hitchen, Marlene Lawrence, Catherine Price, Maggie Jones, Mags Nielsen, Jenny D, Maureen Cutler, Margaret Harris, Valerie Rigby, Cilla Deering, Susan Davis, Pamela Evans, Sean Backhouse, Emily Beddoe, Alan Rowlands, Brian Tillman, Gaynor Bullman, Susan Roberts, Mary Thompson, Thelma Hammett Reese, Bill Smith, Barbara Lee, Kath Easton, Francis Davis are absolutely fantastic. They were all those people that wrote of the last few weeks. It was brilliant. Thank you so much for, and keep it coming, because it's great to know that people are out there and you're enjoying it. I'm not just singing to myself. That's all you have to worry about. Okie dokie. Now is the time, to push back the chairs. Okay, time for dancing. Are you ready? For those of you who've been following the show since March, you know that I always like doing the 60s and 70s stuff. And so it's time to push back the chairs now, and let's get ready for some dance time. So let's blow the cobwebs away, and let's everybody, come on, shake yourself out. We'll do a bit of exercising with Robbie. And so I'm going to give you a couple of songs, in fact, from the 60s and 70s now. Okay, I'm going to start off with the favourite from 1969. This one's called Yellow River. All right. So long, boy, you can take my place. Got my papers, I've got my pay. So pack my bags and I'll be on my way to Yellow River. Put my gun down, the war is won. Fill my glass high, the time has come. I'm going back to the place that I love, Yellow River. All right. Yellow River, Yellow River is in my mind and in my eyes. Yellow River, Yellow River is in my blood, it's the place I love. Got no time for explanation, got no time to lose. Tomorrow night you find me sleeping underneath the moon. And Yellow River, cannon fires lingers in my mind. I'm so glad I'm still alive, and I've been gone for such a long time. Yellow River, I remember the nights were cool. I can still see the water pool, and I remember the girl I knew from Yellow River. You know the words, song, sing with me. Yellow River, Yellow River is in my mind and in my eyes. Yellow River, Yellow River is in my blood, it's the place I love. Got no time for explanation, got no time to lose. Tomorrow night you'll find me sleeping underneath the moon. And Yellow River, yeah, woo! Yellow River, Yellow River is in my mind and in my eyes. Yellow River, Yellow River is in my blood, it's a place I love. Woo! Yellow River. And there we are, absolutely great song. I have to be honest with you, back way back in the '69 when that came out, the band that I was a part of, where we used to do a load of Radio 1 clubs, and that was one of our favourite songs to do because it was quite simple for them to balance us. So yeah, great song, means a lot to me, that one really does. Okay, keep you in the mood and dancing with a huge, absolutely huge hit from 1972. And it's for a gentleman that you might remember called Daniel Boone. Anybody remember the name Daniel Boone? Oh, yeah. Well, he wrote and he recorded a song that was #1 in many countries around the world, okay? And still today, in Japan, this is still the top-selling single in Japan from a foreign artist. I think it was in the charts from March until September. At the top of the chart, so a wonderful song. A little tune that you might know. This one's called Beautiful Sunday. So come on, dancers, up you get now. Come on, here we go. Sunday morning, up with the lark. Take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 It's a beautiful day. But it is today. I've got someone waiting for me, and when I see her, I know that she'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Right, you know the chorus, sing it with me. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. Tell you, say that you love me. Oh, my, what a beautiful day. Birds are singing, you by my side. Let's take a car and go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and we'll follow the sun, making Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. All right, everybody, come on, let's go. My beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, what a beautiful day. Here we go, come on everybody. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. And again. My beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Whoa, my, it's a beautiful day. Oh, don't stop. Fantastic. Oh, do you enjoy that? Eh? Marvellous songs. Oh, now, sadly, this brings the show to its close. I know, crikey, time goes over so quickly. And it's been great being back with you. I thoroughly hope that you've enjoyed today's showcase of some mixes and matches of some old and new songs. And I hope they brought back some nice memories for you. I really do. But it's been a real pleasure being back with you all. And please, in these dark times, please stay safe. Look after yourselves. Just do what is the common sense, really. Let's be honest with you. Common sense, it costs nothing. And yet it can save thousands of lives. It really can. From me, Robbie Lee, thank you so much. And thanks for joining, and thank you so much for the messages. Keep the messages coming in. Keep the little stories. Keep the requests. Whatever it is you enjoy, let me know, and I'll always see what I can do for you. Sadly, it's time for me to say ta-ra. That's a bit of the old honey and lemon. Next show is going to be in 2 weeks' time now, okay, which is the 4th of December. And this show will be my last show for December on Facebook, okay? My Christmas shows are going out via Zoom. And if anybody's interested in taking the show, just message me, and we'll see what I can do for you. But from me, Robbie Lee, thank you so much for this afternoon, and I hope that you've enjoyed my choice of songs, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time, and that's a rather special show. It's called the Medley Showcase. Now, I started broadcasting these shows when the pandemic started back in March, and they've been going out every single week, and I've enjoyed immensely bringing you all these shows, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. In fact, from your messages, some of you have enjoyed it, and to my amazement, these shows have literally gone all over the UK and all over the globe. There's over 40,000 people now have tuned in from all over the world. Thank you very much for doing that. And as I say, your messages are always great. And in my showcases, I always love doing medleys because I'm trying to do as much as I can in one show, and there isn't a great deal of time. But this is my final Facebook show before Christmas is going to be in 2 weeks' time on the 4th of December. So I'll look forward to seeing you there. So I'm going to bring, for that show, will be medleys from all the showcases. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them from since March, since we started. So I look forward to having your company with me at 2:30, okay, on the 4th of December, okay? And don't be late, because you know what I'm like. Don't be late, okay? But to finish up with, I'm going to take us back to the 60s with one of my favourite American bands, okay? And anybody remember the Turtles? Fantastic. Well, here's a little medley to say ta-ra with. The little tunes I hope you're going to enjoy. Remember these? Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're near me, darling, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you for me, no matter how they touch the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. Sing it with me. Ba 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 da ba ba da da ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da da. I like this one. You've got a thing about you, I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Your looks intoxicate me, even though your folks hate me. There's no one like you, Eleanor, really. Right, you all join in, here we go. Eleanor G, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. You love me better. Oh, I really think you're groovy. Let's go out to a movie. How do you say now, Eleanor, can we? They'll turn the lights way down low. Maybe we won't watch the show. I really love you, Eleanor, love me. Yeah! Eleanor G, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. time. One more time. Eleanor G, I think you're swell. Eleanor G, I think you're swell. Yeah. I'll get there. Some girls love to run around, love to handle everything they see. My girl has more fun around, and I know she'd rather be with me. Me, oh my, lucky guy is what I am. Tell you why, you understand. She don't fly, although she can. Boys like to run around and don't think about the things they do. But this boy wants to settle down, and you know he'd rather be with you. Me, oh my, lucky guy is what I am. Tell you why, you understand. She don't fly, although she can. Some boys like to run around, love to handle everything they see. But my girl has more fun around, and you know she'd rather be with me. You know she'd rather be with me. Whoa. Oh yeah. Ba 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 ba. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. Look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time. And don't be late. 2:30. Ta-da! Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Robbie Lee. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, Robbie Lee.
Thank you very much. God bless. See you in 2 weeks, 2:30. Bye now.